Hi everyone. So I think you guys know why we are here, and I usually don't make updates this quickly, but I just feel like it's so important because this story is developing and there's just been so much to unpack here. Lil Tay is alive and well. I mean, a complete 180 from where we were yesterday. So there's been a lot happening in the last 24 hours, and TMZ actually has the exclusive, which I'm not surprised because yesterday, when everyone was talking about Lil Tay passing away, TMZ was the only publication to remove their story about her being dead. So they knew something yesterday. They removed their article, and now today they've got the exclusive. So let's go ahead and just read this entire article together. This reminds me so much of when I first started YouTube, coming on and doing breaking updates. I don't know if I miss it, but I do think that this is important to clarify. Social media personality Lil Tay is very much alive, claiming her Instagram account was compromised and used to spread misinformation about her and her brother's death. Okay. So I did see one article claim that she was hacked. I feel like the message itself, the statement where they talk about her being, dead, it didn't seem like a hacking. It felt so real. In a statement provided to TMZ from Tay's family, she tells TMZ, "I want to make it clear that my brother and I are safe and alive, but I'm completely heartbroken and struggling to even find the right words to say. It's been a very traumatizing 24 hours. All day yesterday, I was bombarded with endless, heartbreaking, and tearful phone calls from loved ones, all while trying to sort out this mess. My Instagram account was compromised by a third party and used to spread jarring misinformation and rumors about me, to the point that even my name was wrong. My legal name is Tyan, not Claire Hope." That's something really confusing to me because we have talked about Lil Tay in the past, and she was Claire Hope. Her father's name is Christopher Hope. So interesting that her name is Tyan, technically, legally. Tay thanks Meta for helping her get her Instagram account back, and the phony death statement was removed. It's still unclear why it took 24 hours for the word to get out that she's alive, especially because she was aware her account was hacked and was getting phone calls about her death. So yeah, she could have made a statement, a video. I wonder if this was a way to get her name out there, and maybe that original post from the brother is accurate, which we will take a look at that again. On Wednesday, TMZ contacted the police in Vancouver area as well as family members who were totally in the dark and knew nothing of her passing. Now we know why. Again, here's the letter, and we have no words to express the unbearable loss and indescribable pain. The outcome was entirely unexpected and has left us all in shock. Her brother's passing adds even more unimaginable depth to our grief. So it sounds very real. This doesn't look like there's no errors. If this was a hacking, this was super planned. Lil Tay's fake death was announced Wednesday morning on her Instagram. The statement said, "Sudden and tragic passing and unbearable loss," adding her family is in complete shock. The statement also claimed that her brother died. Her brother's passing adds even more depth to their grief. You'll recall that Tay was caught in the middle of a nasty custody battle between her parents, Angela, Tian, and Christopher Hope, which I wonder, okay, so I really do believe her name was at least Claire Hope at some point. So I wonder if she's really on her mom's side now, and that's why she's going by Tyan. One, we were told, has been going on in court since 2018, around the same time that the influencer went silent. So there's been this custody battle over Lil Tay, and it's between Angela, who I believe is based in the States, and Christopher Hope, who's in Canada. Looking at Google, everyone's still very much confused. I mean, there are some articles coming out still claiming that she has passed away, and there are other people saying that they are alive, like KTLA has it right here. It makes me wonder if this post is actually from her brother. Just to remind you, supposedly her brother released this. The account has been removed, but to be clear, I'm not dead. I don't have access to the Lil Tay Instagram anymore. My sister and I were winning our case, so I'm assuming winning against their father, Christopher Hope, because the brother does not like Christopher Hope. It was just a couple of days before we got it all back, her social media, and come out about the truth. So maybe this could be a way for them to try to garner some support, but it's not a good look. Me and Tay are not dead. We don't have access to the account. Our parents want us gone off the internet, but we will not go away. This is our new account for now, which I wonder if, so I'm assuming both parents. So Angela, who, keep in mind, Angela, Lil Tay's mother, lost her job because of Lil Tay using her clients' cars and homes to flex that she was wealthy. But they claim they're not going anywhere. They're spreading misinformation. We are not dead. Imagine if they're the parents who did it. Like, because Lil Tay, like, people, you know, there's a lot of hacking all the time, but this is just a little bit too convenient for whoever wants their children off the internet. If the parents thought, oh yeah, I'm going to go and like fake my child's death, then you are mentally ill and custody needs to be taken away from both of you guys. They're spreading misinformation. We are not dead. They're the only ones that got access to that account. Do not believe it, which makes sense because if they're in a custody battle and a lot of it is based off of Lil Tay's stardom, I can imagine a court ordering the account to be handed over to one of these parents. Our parents took everything and they abused Lil Tay. All we ask is to share this post, the story, and follow this account. More updates in a couple of hours. So yeah, really scary to think about it, especially if these parents are like, are sick enough to go and try to ultimately, like, you know, digitally kill off their kids because they can't control their social media impact. There was a picture of Lil Tay posted to this account. K, love you, bro. Not sure like how old this is, if this is like accurate, who really knows. We know that she's no longer the victim of a jet ski accident. I don't even know how that really got wrapped into this, but a lot of people were trying to figure it out because it didn't make sense. And now it makes sense on why it never made sense in the first place. I am curious to how the Instagram like removed that post, but hasn't followed up with their own statement. Makes me question who is actually running it, because I don't believe Lil Tay is still running that account, or has been running it since probably 2018. I was actually looking at Lil Tay's post this morning on Instagram, refreshing the page, and I saw it removed. But I'm surprised there's not like a follow-up post to clarify. We've just got this one of her and XXX and everything else that she left behind. So maybe this is like some weird, sick way for Lil Tay to come back. If it is, it's definitely not the right way to do it. Even though I think that this whole situation has messed with everyone's emotions, and I mean, how can we trust again when someone passes away? I think it is like, you know, it's sweet to see how many people care about this little girl and how many people came together to try to figure out the truth because they felt that there's something off here. And I think that while we now know that, you know, Claire is alive and that she's okay, Lil Tay is, you know, alive and well, I do think that there needs to be a little bit more investigation into like, how did this happen? What's going on with this nasty custody battle? And are these parents really like putting her in such compromising situations where we've got the brother making GoFundMes, and then we've got the dad trying to take custody and like maybe making these bizarre posts on social media? Did Angela, the mother, make these posts? Because remember, the dad went to Insider and said like, yeah, you're talking about Lil Tay. Yeah, I'm her father, but I'm not going to comment. I mean, I don't understand why the mother wasn't contacted. And if she were to say like, oh, no comment, that'd be different. But the mother is kind of like a, you know, open door here. So at the end of the day, I don't think that Lil Tay is in a safe place with either of those parents, especially if this is the kind of things that are like floating around the internet. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. Sorry for the chaotic updates, but I think this might be the last one until we take a dive into what's legally going on here and trying to assess whether like, you know, Lil Tay's in a bad place or not. And I have a feeling that she is in a bad place, but 24 hours to, you know, go and contact the press and let them know the actual truth makes me wonder if this is her comeback. So comment below and I'll see you guys in a new video soon. Bye guys.